Hello everyone, welcome to my review of Transformers Legacy Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection Leader Class Robots in the Skies 2001 Universe, or as I like to call it because of the Japanese, Car Robots Universe Leader Class Scourge. And oh, is this an interesting figure. Now I have had this figure for a while actually, because of the fact that I've just been waiting for this guy so I could review him. And well, he's a bit awkward. He's fun, but he's awkward. Starting off with the obvious thing that you can already notice. This is his body. This is just nothing but legs. The dude's a very much nothing but legs kind of guy. And yeah, it's a bit of a disappointment though. He's just so leggy. Also, his arms are weird because they automatically spring back if you move them to the side. Now, there's a click here that wants to go back. On both sides it happens. See? It automatically goes back when I hold it like this. It goes like, oh no. But yeah, that's kind of some small issues. And also, all of the pinkish coloring that is on him. I mean, what is this? This is not what the original Scourge in the RID series looked like. However, I will say that it looks very good on him, even though it doesn't look accurate. But overall, this is a nice looking figure. So let's get close in here on the details with the beautiful face. Now the head sculpt is the same, but I love how they were able to make it look evil. Also, this is the original Nemesis Prime, a black repaint of Optimus Prime. I mean, in Japan there were a couple of them, but they were basically based off of the leaders of the Animal Days. This is the first ever Nemesis Optimus Prime, technically. Because in the Car Robot show, they took a bunch of designs from G1, just reissued some toys. And this was one from Generation 2's Laser Optimus Prime. But this head sculpt looks absolutely smashing in these colors. He really looks very evil. I also love this stuff on here, like the little bluish highlights on here. Ooh, looks so good. The nice chest here, and he also comes with an evil matrix of leadership that you can probably get out of there. Let's see if I can get it out. Yes, I can. Okay. I thought it would be more difficult. An evil matrix of leadership that looks like candy, let's be honest. It looks like candy. But it is a nice thing. He cannot hold it, as, you know, normally is the case with these kind of figures. Come on, let me just... But that is not all, because also he has shoulder rockets that are sadly enough not painted, and they do kind of look ridiculous being 100% pink. These rockets. It looks like he's got a bunch of bubble gum in here. He's got bubble gum. Watch out, he'll shoot you with bubble gum. So let's go down to his leg area, because he is nothing but that. And I love the little blue teal-ish. I don't know what color it is. I'm bad with color names, so I'm just going to call this blue. You can comment down below with the actual correct answer. But this bluish highlight there on the side as well. And then on the back, I like how the gas canisters are here. That reminds me of the Studio Series Rise of the Beast Optimus. And he basically just has the cab of the truck on the back, which kind of goes weirdly because isn't it supposed to be here, but who cares. Whoopsie, put the matrix back in on the opposite way. The way you're supposed to do it is like this. The opening needs to be at the top. But he looks very good. Also, he's got some upside down symbolage here on his shoulders, which I don't know what symbols they are. I don't know if I've ever really seen them. They're not Autobot symbols, but they also aren't Decepticon symbols. It's kind of weird. But overall, he looks actually pretty good. Now then, let's just go straight into his accessories before we get into that posing section. And before we do that, I would like to look at the base, first of all, because this is what he comes with. A big trailer, just like any other Voyager class figure that gets sold for leader class price point. It comes with a trailer. However, it's not just a trailer, it is also a battle station. So, if you open this up, open the sides here up as well. Fold this down. Rotate this. I like to rotate it around and down. And then also leave this piece here up. You can rotate it around if you want to. And then with this, you can also rotate this around like so. So you can do something like this. And you have a bit of a battle platform. I don't know the official configuration. However, as you can see in here, his weapons are in here, which is why we need to get in here. But we'll talk about them afterwards. But this is basically a battle platform that he can have, I guess. Stand behind here. Yeah, you can stand right here, but shooting the enemies. Kind of ridiculous, but sure. There's nothing really for him to hold, sadly enough. I mean, I think this can actually plug in here, so... Can I have him hold this? Come on, hold it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Looks dumb. However, this whole thing looks dumb, so... Let's bring this back into the way it is supposed to go. Come on, there you go. You got two tabs here on the front that are gonna go into these slots in here. I forgot to say that, you just close him back up. And make sure that this is inside. Let me just show this off. So don't have it like this. Because then it will, I mean, you could actually do this, but I always just push it inside. So I don't know what the official configuration is, but I hate the battle platform thing. The only thing it's useful for is storing the weapons. But we've looked at the trailer's battle platform. We'll look more at the trailer once again to V come out. But let's look at the weapons. Starting off, he comes with a frisbee. I don't know, a dinner plate. However, if you go under here and you extend this out, it's a handle. So this has been turned into a lollipop. He now has a lollipop that he can hold and beat people with. He can beat this wait, no, this is a bad guy. He can beat Autobots with a lollipop. He reminds me of those people in the Generation 1 games of Pokemon. The Tamers, they got like a lollipop. But he can actually hold the lollipop in his hand, like so. So now he has something to eat while waiting for orders from Megatron. And he also comes with this sword that looks equally as ridiculous, a candy type of sword, but he can hold that in his other hand. He can kill people while eating a lollipop. Oh my god. The coloration in here looks fine, but the fact that it translated to his weapons looks so dumb. I like the sword. I don't really like the axe that he comes with, the lollipop. So let's move them out of the way so we can get into that articulation segment. So, starting off his head, it can do a full rotation. It's got a little bit up and down movement and kind of some side to side, but not really much. Then you can actually move the arm, the shoulder piece out of the way to accommodate for the whole rotation and in and out. A rotation up here and a bend at the elbow, and the hands can rotate as well as someone who uses melee weapons should. Then his waist can do a full rotation and the legs can go forward about that far and they can go backwards about that far. They can go in and out. They have a rotation up here, a bend at the knee that goes a little bit further than normally, and also his feet, they don't really pivot. I mean, the toe goes down, the heel goes down, and you have an ankle tilt that goes about that far, so he can be put in maybe a dynamic pose, if this is counted as a dynamic pose. Waha! Dynamic pose. I like him, but he's just mainly leg city. So let's move straight into size comparison. So starting off, here he is with the long-awaited boy, Sideburn, and finally now they are together. Then, let's leave Sideburn in here as well. We'll put you a little bit more to the back, because I'll bring in the other RID lads that I have. Oh, fall over. Thank you. Here we have Scourge with the Autobots, the two Sideburns, and an X-Brawn as well. And this is about all of RID that I have. And since I don't have the original, I can't show it off. The differences between the G2 Optimus Prime and the Scourge. And since Scourge is actually based on Generation 2 Optimus Prime, it would only be fair to compare him to the Commander Class Optimus Prime from Transformers Studio Series. Because I didn't own this guy when I initially recorded the review, but now I do, and he looks great alongside Scourge. A bit taller, like an older brother, an older heroic brother, while the younger one got ignored throughout his whole life and became evil. So let's bring him in closer here so we can get into that transformation. So let's get Scourge in his vehicle mode, and I have actually transformed him a bunch of times while waiting for things, so I know this transformation like the back of my hand. That's new. So what you want to start off with is you want to take the arms, fold up this black piece so you can fold the hand in and close it back up. Transformation on this guy is actually fun, which I can't really say about Sideburn. Fold it in and close it back up, like so. Then what I personally like to do is I like to rotate the arms around already. This is more of a later step. Then what you want to do is you want to come back here, open this up, take the head, rotate it all the way in, and leave it like so. Then grab these pieces here, lift them up forward a bit, so you can get everything kind of out the way. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna untap the arms and untap the whole chest. Don't just untap that piece, but the whole chest, like so. Then what you want to do is you want to fold out these pieces here. I like to fold them down a bit. Then, as you can see under here, you want to take this grill section and rotate it down and around. And then what you want to do is you want to rotate this thing fully around, so that you have something that looks along the lines of this. And then you can take this, fold it in, and tap it together like so. Now then, we will take the arms and rotate them in here. Do the same thing on the other side. And then close the bad boy back up like so. Next up, what you want to do is you want to rotate the waist around, lift this up. And then there are tiny tabs on here and on the other side that go in there. So you basically just want to tap this together. Rotate the legs back so that you can fully tap it together. And then what you can do is you can come in here and just, let's see here, untap this piece here and also untap, there you go. You have to look for the opening. Untap these pieces here and fold them back like so that you can rotate this down. And then there is a little groove over here that this little tab that has been displayed goes into. Also, what I find weird is that he has a port on the outside of his leg. Anyway, what you can do next up is just tap the legs together and fold in the feet, and bam, shaka-boom. Here we have Scourge in his truck mode. And what you can do with this tanker thing is fold this in, and then you have this port in the middle here that you can just plug it onto, and here is Scourge fully in his truck mode. So here we got Scourge in his truck mode, and my goodness, what a good looking truck this is. I really like this truck mode, actually. I really do. Ooh, with the trailer and everything. I mean, I like the completed look. I just hate the fact that every time we get a Voyager class scaled up to leader price, I'm stuck with having to deal with one of these. I don't know where to put these things, okay? I have actually a special room, but if they keep making these things, I might not have enough room in order to put these trailers away. But I will say, though, he does look very much complete with the trailer. So let's get the trailer off for now. Let's unfold this piece again. Tap it back in. So we can look at the truck alone. So this is one nice looking truck. You got some nice bluish details here at the front. You got the nice pink windows that kind of look a little bit ridiculous. And this is what he looks like. Oh, also, but the transformation, I forgot to do this. Oopsie. You're actually supposed to do that. But this is what it looks like from the bottom. Very much kind of hiding himself. But to be honest, it has always been an Optimus Prime kind of just putting it, lying down. It has always basically just been an Optimus Prime lying down. Let's be honest here. But I like it. I also like how this becomes the back. The back is actually pretty long. I kind of wish it was a little bit shorter, but maybe this is accurate to the real-life truck. Even though at that point, I kind of wish that the legs could have become a bit shorter for robot mode, because he's got some long legs. But he looks overall pretty, really good. All of the details here on the side as well. Whew. A couple of details, even like a little staircase here, in order to get into the truck. Fantastic. And the truck bed looks actually pretty good compared to how truck beds nowadays look, which usually look like a big mess, which is why I don't like them. Looking at the live action studio series movies, which have just feet on the top of here. The Dark of the Moon one gets away with it because that one comes with a trailer. Speaking of which, let's look at the trailer. Very nice silver paint on the trailer with a bunch of details added onto the trailer as well. Ooh, this thing is full of details. What looks like from the back with some more details. This is the other side, also silver wheels. And you can even, in order to have it be attachable to the back, or you can fold this thing out to put it in standing mode. I like that. It's a simple thing that they included, but they still included it. Now then, for weapon storage. Alright, so I may be wrong, but there doesn't seem to be a storage place for these weapons. I don't see anything though. However, you can store them, as I have already showed off in robot mode, on the inside here. So, down here and also on this side, you have like a little opening that these two tabbies here are gonna slide into. So you just want to take this and slide it in like so. And then with the sword, you got these two tabs here sticking out from the sword that are gonna slide into this hole here and that hole up there. So you basically just want to take it, rotate it around, and tab it in up here like so. And then you can close it back up. And there you go. Stored the weapons. They don't exist at all. There you go. Boom. Weapons are gone. So, let's just move straight into size comparison, because articulation this thing doesn't really have outside of rolling. So, I only really have the RID figures here at the moment. So, let's get Sideburn in, X-Brawn in, and also other Sideburn in for size comparison. Overall, they look good together, and I cannot wait for that Omega Prime. And hopefully, I'll be able to get one. So, let's get them out of the way. I was about to move him. And for one more size comparison, because of the fact that this was recorded before I had this figure, but since it's not going up until after I have this figure, here we got Commander Class Optimus Prime. So basically you got Generation 1 and Generation 2 Optimus Prime together as well, because of the fact that this is just basically Generation 2 Optimus Prime, but in black and with a different name. So let's get you out of here. So we can bring him in closer here so we can get into the reverse transformation. Alright, I know it's time for reverse transformation, but first we're going to finish up the transformation sequence with the fact that these things here, I forgot to fold them out. Like so, you're supposed to fold them out. But starting off, fold them in. Push them all the way in until they kind of click into place. Untap these side pieces here. Rotate the legs down. Come up here and fold down these pieces as well to fill in a bit more, to get a little bit more blue. Untap the legs and fold the feet backwards and forward, and there you go. Also, rotate these up, rotate the waist around, and we kind of have a wee bit of a Gerwalk mode-ish. I mean, you can't really do it because the crotch is a little bit too big, but keep it like so. And what you want to do is I like to, this is a weird step, I don't think anyone else does it, but what I like to do is I like to rotate the arms around. We'll get into why later, but I like to do that. Next up, what you can do is you can untap this whole front piece and lift it up like so. Take the front here and untap it. Undo the chest and rotate it all the way around, and then come in here and don't do that, actually. That's the first, I've transformed this thing about 50 times. This is the first time that has happened. Rotate this piece here around until it clicks into place. Don't fold these pieces up yet. Instead, rotate the arms out. This is also why I rotated it around, because I have pulled off the mushroom pack beforehand. Anyway, lift this up, push these two up, and then tab it into place. Down here, take the head, rotate it around, tab it into place. Get these shoulders associated the way that they are supposed to be associated. And then there's a, you can fold the arm in, but there's a little thing here that tabs into place. So you just want to kind of like hook it in, just like so, tab it in. And fold the back piece here back up. Make sure that these things get clicked into place. So that means pushing down on it a little bit. Then for the final step, what you want to do is you want to open up this black piece here and get the hand out. Do the same thing on the other side, like so. Close it back up, rotate it forward, and here we have Scourge back into his robot mode. So my final thoughts on Scourge. Overall, this is ridiculous, but I like him. I very much do. I think he has long legs and the arms are a bit weird. He is a little bit of a weird one, but that doesn't mean I don't like him. Do I think he's worth that leader class price point? Oh, no. But if you find this guy at a little bit of a discount, then I would say most certainly he is worth it. He is a lot of fun, but not enough fun for me to call this a leader class prized fun. However, I would like for them to continue doing a bunch of RID figures because since I don't have any of them, it does improve my collection, even if they are as like this, even though I want them to be better than that. But overall, I say he's fine. I like him. However, the fact that he was an exclusive is a very bad thing, and I think he actually does deserve a package refresh because he was kind of difficult to get. But that has been my review of Transformers Legacy Velocitron Speedia 500 Collection Leader Class Robots in Disguise Universe, or Car Robots Universe Scourge. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that bell, and comment your thoughts on this figure. And please check out my Let's Play channel, linked in the description and at the end of the video. I upload 3 videos every day of different games, but mainly Pokemon. And I'll see you guys in the next review. Bye!